Lismore City Council knows how devastating extreme weather events have been for our community. That's why we're updating our rules for building in flood-prone areas to better prepare for future floods. The Development Control Plan, or DCP, outlines where and how new buildings can be built. It also applies to major works like house raising. It includes details like minimum floor levels, flood-compatible materials, and structural soundness. As part of the new DCP, Council is considering raising its flood planning level. This is the minimum height a home's habitable floors must be built to. For commercial and industrial projects, a percentage of development must be above this level. The current flood planning level is based on a 1% AEP, annual exceedance probability, meaning there is a 1 in 100 chance that a flood will rise to this level in any given year. On top of this, we add a safety margin called freeboard. This is the standard flood planning level across New South Wales. Council's proposal for the new flood planning level is to add an additional climate change factor to account for potential increased rainfall intensity. The new level would be similar to a 1 in 500 probability. Increasing the flood planning level means that new homes and house raisings in the floodplain will have to be built higher than before. They'll be less likely to be affected by floods, which means improved safety and decreased costs of damage and cleanup. But there are downsides. Higher levels are more difficult to build and can create access issues, privacy and amenity concerns, increased costs and reduced feasibility. While the proposed flood planning level would not protect against very rare floods, such as the February 2022 event, it will provide more protection than the current level while preserving feasibility and accessibility. The minimum height for habitable floors is just that, a minimum. You can build higher as long as you comply with other regulations. The flood planning level is just one of many development requirements. Visit Your Say Lismore at yoursay.lismore.nsw.gov.au.